Ever wondered what deep learning is and how it impacts our lives? Well, let's dive right in. Deep learning has been making waves in the tech world, and its influence is only growing. It's a subset of a broader field called machine learning, which in turn falls under the expansive umbrella of artificial intelligence. Deep learning is not just a fancy buzzword. It's a powerful tool that simulates the complex workings of the human brain to process data and make decisions. Imagine being able to teach a machine to learn the way we do, by experience. That's the magic of deep learning. It's like giving computers their very own neural network to understand and learn from the world around them. From recognizing speech patterns to identifying objects in images, deep learning algorithms are revolutionizing the way machines interact with our world. Deep learning, in essence, is teaching computers to learn by example. But how does deep learning actually work? Well, it all starts with something called artificial neural networks. These networks are like a virtual brain, inspired by how our own gray matter works. They're constructed from hundreds, even thousands of interconnected layers of nodes, or to use a more biological term, neurons. Now, these neurons aren't the ones firing in your brain when you smell fresh coffee or see a breathtaking sunset. They're mathematical functions that take inputs, process them, and pass them on to the next layer. Each layer of this network analyzes the information it receives, adds its own interpretation, and sends it forth. The magic happens when we feed the network with data. It takes in inputs, processes them through its multiple layers, and spits out an output. The more data it's given, the better it gets at recognizing patterns and making decisions. In this way, a deep learning model learns to recognize patterns and make decisions. So, where do we see deep learning in action in our daily lives? Well, you'd be surprised at how pervasive it has become. For starters, take a look at voice-controlled assistants such as Siri or Alexa. They're not just programmed to respond to a set list of commands. Instead, they use deep learning to understand and process natural language, allowing them to respond intelligently to a huge array of requests. Next, consider facial recognition systems. These aren't new, but deep learning has revolutionized their capabilities. They can now identify and distinguish between different faces with astonishing accuracy, which is why they're used in everything from unlocking your smartphone to enhancing security systems. Then we have recommendation systems on shopping websites. Ever wondered how Amazon seems to know exactly what you want? That's deep learning at work, analyzing your browsing and purchasing behaviors to suggest items you're likely to be interested in. But the applications of deep learning extend far beyond our everyday conveniences. In the medical field, for instance, deep learning algorithms are being used to detect diseases and anomalies in medical images with a precision that rivals and sometimes even surpasses human experts. Similarly, deep learning is being harnessed in the field of climate science to predict natural disasters. By analyzing vast amounts of data, these systems can forecast extreme weather events and help mitigate their destructive impacts. These applications of deep learning are just the tip of the iceberg, as its potential uses are vast and varied. How is deep learning changing the world we live in? This question may sound hyperbolic, but the impact of deep learning is far from an exaggeration. It's revolutionizing numerous industries, from healthcare to finance to entertainment. In healthcare, it's improving diagnostics and treatment plans by finding patterns in data that humans might miss. It's also predicting epidemics and improving patient care. In finance, it's predicting market trends, detecting fraud, and personalizing banking services. It's making our transactions safer and more efficient. In entertainment, it's transforming the way we consume content, from personalized movie recommendations to virtual assistants that understand our preferences. Deep learning is enhancing our experiences. And let's not forget the countless other sectors where this technology is making processes more efficient and accurate. From self-driving cars to voice-activated assistants, deep learning is everywhere. Indeed, deep learning is not just a buzzword. It's a transformative technology that's reshaping our world. To sum up, we've journeyed through the fascinating realm of deep learning. We've dissected its complex mechanisms, explored the myriad applications from healthcare to autonomous vehicles, and witnessed its profound impact on our world. It's a field teeming with potential, inviting the curious and the innovative to delve deeper. Deep learning is undeniably a game changer, and it's exciting to think about what the future holds for this technology.